Oh, we got a fourth person in the party.
Yep. Well, I'm not big enough to join you.
Never slid it. Now I can see. I can't even figure out how to minimize it either. Do.
I'm just helping him set up his ship.
Thanks for coming. The Terrans hit us pretty hard today. Several of our ships are in trouble. See what you can do to help out. We'll talk more once we have everyone out of harm's way.
Did you want me to help you through your missions?
Whatever medical teams you could spare would be most welcome.
Why ain't my share screen thing loading up?
Away teams received.
This is the Juno. We've lost main power. Any engineering support would be helpful.
Start this real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, I actually,
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, got Arrow on here too.
I actually rated a reply from NC Stu today.
Today.
You did.
Yes, I did. MC
Thanks.
Stu sent me a
We'll
reply.
get back to you as soon as we have things under control.
He was talking about the top 5
This is Chief
ships in the
Engineer
Z-Store. The video I
Evacuate as many
posted.
people as possible
in Gen
from the
Chat.
Akron before their warp core breaches.
And I told he got to the number 1, and I mean it's the Lexington.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him flat because he was saying he didn't really he wasn't really sure about how the pod was going to work because he can't parse it. The pod doesn't seem to show up on the parsing.
I
And
hadn't noticed that.
I told him flat out. I said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you right now." I said, "The Lexington's a freaking monster." I said, "Especially if you're running a beam boat and
That's
anti-proton."
everyone.
I said,
Get
"I'm
to a
running."
safe distance.
I said, the top 3 people in my fleet are already running the Lexington, and there's quite a few other ones that have it in the fleet. I said, but I said, you put that thing with dual beam antiprotons across the front
Losing
with
the
the crystalline
Akron wasn't
antiproton
easy to watch,
torpedo and
but you
3
saved-
omnis and an antiproton turret on the back, and it wrecks everything. And he actually sent me a reply back and liked my comment.
Yeah, he seemed like a pretty nice feller.
He is. He's a trip. And he does answer his fans, which he's got a shit ton of them.
Yeah, if he answered all of them, he'd be there all day, I'd say.
Yeah, that's why I feel
Welcome
lucky
aboard.
that I actually got
There's
an answer
a lot
from
to
him.
discuss and very little time to do so.
Wow,
I
Janeway looks
suppose
old.
that works.
Do huh?
I
Walk
said I
with me.
suppose that works.
I'll get you up to speed on the way to the conference room.
Well, I used to hang out with all the guys that did Destiny 2 too. Because I used to play
Here's what we
Destiny
know
2
so far.
religiously. I mean, for a solid 2 years, that's all I played.
The Terran fleet warped into the Sol system unchallenged.
Hey, Ted, did you want me to jump in and help you with your missions?
Nah, I think I got it right now. I'm
Somehow,
doing
they
I
managed
got
to
the wrong
bypass
one,
all
and for
of
some
our
reason I'm
security
running around with
measures.
Janeway.
You saw what they did to the ships near the station.
Oh, he's doing
Once
the mirror
they dealt with
universe.
those ships,
Is that bad?
they raided the station
No,
itself.
it's fun. The Terran stuff is
Their
fun.
objective was
Yeah, but I definitely
unusual,
should not be on
even
this,
for
right?
Terrans.
There's no level cap on any of those missions.
That's
As
putting
long as you can do it and you're handling
Right.
it okay, sure.
Let's get down to business. We believe this attack is
You
related
don't have
to
to
an
follow
earlier
the-
incident involving the Terrans
You don't have
and
to follow the
ISAR
storyline.
system. They raided a secret research
Somebody
station
told
there.
One
me
night
that
after
I
another.
should
Large
just
amount of classified
grind
data.
patrols and I'll
While
hit
that data
50
was
in like a
eventually
couple
recovered,
hours.
Starfleet
You will.
You can.
I mean, that's totally
I'm
possible.
bringing in a
Yeah, I mean, you'll max your ship out in less,
Someone
in
with
probably about 3 or
first-hand
4 runs,
experience of the incident at
and you
Jupiter
probably
Station.
level yourself all the way up to 50 within, I won't say a couple of hours, I'll say about half a day maybe. Because the higher level you go, the longer it takes to get there.
If you're finished gawking, believe me,
But yeah,
I don't want to be here
patrols
anymore.
are a surefire way to
Let's
actually
get
get
this
it
over
done.
with. 14 hours ago, I led a Terran Strike Force operation to Jupiter Station.
Getting a lot of echo here for some reason.
Yeah, I
it's
hear it.
probably Liberty's mic picking some of us up.
All right,
It is.
let's get started.
All right,
Okay.
let's Austin. Let's me and you jump down to Star Trek
You guys are
Online.
fine
The
to
lithium.
stay.
Huh?
You're fine to stay. We were just
Yeah, I was just saying there was an echo.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a whole lot of talking, and I don't want to.
well, I mean, you're doing a tactical build. Arrow is probably one of the better people to ask for a tactical build.
Yeah, he's already got me beat. Yes.
I mean, now if you're going science, then I could probably help you with that much easier unless you want a boomstick.
If I brought out my other captain and my Gagarin, I would be matching him. But with this one, he's got me beat as far as the DPS build with this with
The
the
operation,
This
your position.
because I'm not
Very
trying to
well,
go
Inquisitor.
all out
about time.
death
I could
boat
use a good fight.
with it because of the fact that it kind of pisses
This is in
people
the
off and nobody
23rd
wants to run
century.
missions with you if you're wrecking everything and they don't get a shot off.
Smirks.
So I could care less. I piss people off anyways with my science boat, so.
It has served you well so far.
Yeah, but there's members of the fleet that don't really like to go into missions with a full-on DPS nightmare because they can't really get anything done.
Yeah, that too.
I'm of the sort. Let's hurry up and get through this so we can get to the next thing.
If it gets in the way
Yeah,
of our
there's a few
mission,
people that's I'm going in to kill shit, and if you're killing it all, then it's kind of boring for me.
Yeah. Stop flirting
go
with
pure
me.
PvP
You'll make
DPS.
Camargue blush.
Well, if you're gonna go that way, you're gonna spend a lot of EC
Janeway does not suffer freely.
and a lot of dilithium. The full-on crazy tactical build for DPS will cost you over 1 billion in energy credits. And that's just getting started and buying the traits. Because the traits are freaking outrageous and everybody wants to sell them for like 30 million EC a piece.
The marshal's gonna get cranky.
Bravo, well fought.
But
Three
there are
cheers.
ways around it.
Camargue, we're not doing that.
Like if you're running the Iconian set, it boosts anti-proton damage. So if you're running
An
anti-proton,
assassination
you want to
attempt
run that.
Before breakfast? Rude.
yes,
Uh,
you try.
You want to max all of them out. You want them as
The Defiant
epic,
is ready
just as
to
fast as
receive
you can get them there.
Inquisitor. Step onto the transport
Austin,
pad when you're ready.
Yeah.
let's hop down there to the lithium.
Alright.
Okay, doke. We'll talk at you in a bit.
I'm okay doing this.
Oh.
Jupiter Station. I am Marshal.
Requesting
A predictable.
I think you got a little something.
Enough. Inquisitor, the honor is yours. Teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Those who manage to
Don't.
survive, anyway.
Inquisitor, I have 17 cases of Romulan ale that say we're earning the most glory today.
Make it 20 and you're on.
At least the
Done. Good luck scoring
Black
even a
Desert
single kill
Online
in that
crew
little
ain't
bucket
jumped in on top
failure.
of us tonight.
We'll see about that.
Yet.
That's another game I gotta get.
Oh, they
finished.
probably won't. They probably won't tonight.
Oh, you guys
But
said
I'll
something?
just about guarantee you Lester said something to him.
Yeah, he was confused about that.
And he's already told him several times. I mean, she's got her own server. There ain't no excuse for her coming over here and stepping on top of us, especially if we're in the Star Trek chat.
Well, are they all related, or
She is his daughter.
she's
Enemy
the?
fleet has been
Yes, she is Lester's daughter.
Oh
There
man,
is
she's
the
grounded.
matter of their defense.
No, because he lives in Indiana and she lives in South Carolina.
Concentrate
And she's a
fire
little
on
older
the
than that.
defense
She's in her
satellites.
20s now. But she's one of those, you do what she says with the game or else she's gonna fuss at you for it. And she does it to everybody. I mean, Lester actually sold a ship at a World of Warships that he didn't use, and she got madder than hell at him for it. Because she told it was good. He didn't like it, so yeah. Yeah, she has
Anti-defense satellites have been
how can I put it nicely?
You killed a lot of
She
good
has,
people.
yes, she's very controlling, just like her mother.
You'll find
Thinks
out
she has to
soon
have
enough,
control over
Commander.
everything.
Surrender and prepare
I feel
to
sorry
be
for her
boarded.
boyfriend, even though we know him too.
Marshal Janeway.
He's stalling.
This what is it?
We're reading several
Battle station.
tactical. Fire to
Because
disable.
there's times that he really
Let's keep these
acts
birds
kind of mean to him. Because at one point he couldn't find a job. Pissed off at him for that. And she doesn't have a problem saying it in chat.
Man, she's awesome.
I love her to death, she's my niece. But Dad burn, lady. We're trying to play a game. That's all we're trying to do is play a game.
You won't get away with this.
Called it. He needs to be broken or killed. I'm good either way.
Very well. We'll disable the station.
But yeah, Black Desert Online is a lot of
If
fun.
the
I play it
Emperor's
too.
prize is
I hadn't played it in a
There's
while,
price
but
for
I do play it as well.
fighting Terran Empire,
I also
and
play
am here to
Alien,
select. Concentrate fire on their habitat.
Alien Fire Team Elite. But it's just got an update today. Star Wars Online. The Old Republic.
You know, that's the only MMO I've never finished because I couldn't stand it. I was telling Lester that.
I've got four or five different. Me and Lester got so many characters. It's
All right.
crazy. We got bounty hunters. We got Jedi.
All right. They're
We
at
even have a Sith.
I just want to level one character to say I did it. It's so hard and just annoying and bad. I couldn't do it.
It's actually gotten a lot
As we
better.
planned then.
In fact, they just did an update
Let's
today.
get moving, Inquisitor.
I got an update queued to do on it
As
today.
you wish, Marshal.
But it's gotten a lot better from what it used to be. Because I've been playing Star Wars The Old Republic for probably as long as Lester's been playing Star Trek. Because it came out about a year or two after the Star Trek Online actually made its beta. And I've been playing it ever since it came out. I've got 3 level 65 Jedi. And we're moving up through the DLCs quick with that one. Now, Alien Fire Team Elite is good if you want first-person shooters. You go in with a 3-man fire team and you're wiping the floor with aliens from the movies. And there's times you can't even see the floor because the whole floor is crawling with them.
Phasers on stun, eh? Too bad ours are set to kill.
And they did a update on it today and added Lancers, which is pretty much a tank dude. It's a big bulky dude with freaking lasers on his shoulders. So he can pretty much evaporate shit. Oh. But I've been stuck in here the last 2 months. I've been playing nothing but Assassin's Creed because I literally ended up I now own every single Assassin's Creed game there is except for the very first one.
One of them almost hit me.
Between my
I'm
Switch
impressed.
and my PC, because I got all the way up through Valhalla. And I've been playing
Here's where we part company.
the Assassin's Creed 2 set.
Ugh.
I've got the
Let's go.
Assassin's
Come on.
Creed 3
Enough.
set.
Someone get
I've got
these
Black
doors
Flag and it's set.
I'm on.
I've got Syndicate.
Got it. Ready when you are.
of Origins and Valhalla. So I've been pretty much, if I ain't Star Trek, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm almost done with Assassin's Creed 2 and all of its, which is Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. That's all part of Assassin's Creed 2. It's all the same character.
They're beaming in.
Assassin's Creed 3,
You're trapped.
you got a whole new character, and you got Assassin's Creed 3, and Liberation, I think, is the other one. And in Assassin's Creed 3, you start out as a Templar who has sex with an Indian, gives birth to a half Indian, half British, and he becomes an assassin.
I'll reconfigure the isolinear chips here. Shut down power.
Yeah, I've gotten to that one yet.
And he's running around with twin tomahawks that are actually, the blades are the Assassin's Creed emblem. I mean, that game is freaking awesome. I mean, you're running right through you are actually, once you get to that point in the game, you become one of George Washington's generals and are literally fighting the revolution.
Kumarke and I are in position.
You do the Boston Tea Party. You're the one that started it.
Yeah, I know they do a pretty good amount of historical stuff.
Oh, man. And then Assassin's Creed 4 is Black Flag. And that's where you're the dread pirate Edward. And he's so freaking vicious that even Blackbeard said he wouldn't cross swords with him. And you're running around on a pirate ship named the Jackdaw, taking out ships and
Get those bombs
building up
planted.
your ship, and you're running around. You got to do the whole freaking pirate thing. You're running around killing people. You're blasting the heck out of enemy ships and boarding them and killing everybody and taking the
Still
ship.
haven't heard any explosions. Having trouble?
Not as many as
And then you got Rogue,
Stop distracting us.
which is the secondary part of it, which is about an assassin becomes a Templar. And then you got Syndicate, which is a brother and sister assassin. They're twins.
That one I played.
And
That's the Rooks.
Yes, that
Beat
one's
that
fun.
one. That was really
I
fun.
love that one. Yeah, because you're controlling all the gangs. I mean, every last one of them. And then Origins goes all the way back to Egypt, to Altair. And then Valhalla, of course, is Vikings. And it's the first literal, technically open world Assassin's Creed. In fact, they just added a new set of armor. I'm already running around in Sauron's armor with a flaming iron blade from the Lord of the Rings. The armor looks just like the bad guy in the Lord of the Rings' armor. You look just like Sauron when you're wearing it. But they just added Dracula's armor.
Good.
And it actually has wings.
Captain.
All right,
You can
it's
also run
down.
around. You can get weapons like Excalibur, Thor's hammer, Odin's spear.
Watch out!
All of those are in game. You got to go through quests to get them. But I can tell you a little secret about Excalibur that not many people know.
What?
Well, you know the story of Arthur, of course. Okay. Do you know the
There's
story
the
of
Jeffries tube. Let's get climbing.
what's her damn name?
Guinevere or Mordred?
Joan of Arc.
Why'd they cancel
extent,
Red
yeah.
Alert when there's still
I do.
Terrans on board?
That sword she's carrying is Excalibur.
Oh, from Assassin's Creed, you mean?
No,
That's
I'm
a
talking
mystery
real
you'll
history
never
here.
solve, I'm afraid.
I've heard of that.
Well, there's a reason that it's come to light that that's more than likely the case. Is because England
This is the
was
transporter
die
vault.
hard to get her.
Leave. Breach and
They wanted
clear.
her and that sword.
Here! Open fire!
And when they caught her, when she actually was caught by England, she did not have the sword with her. And they were furious about it. Because the sword that she carried was the same sword that was depicted in the Arthur legend.
Right. Beam us directly to the medical ward.
And they wanted it back.
Energizing.
What's the holdup?
Wrong.
We need to.
Starfleet's a get to the hub as fast as you can.
Before she turned herself in,
Perfect. I love
her brother, she
running.
gave the sword to her brothers and told them to hide it. And it hadn't been seen since.
This
It
Voyager
fell out of
quest is
history
fun.
after that. Do what?
This Voyager quest is actually pretty neat. Captain Tilly.
Oh,
Tilly and her pet.
I don't have
Tilly,
a-
Tilly.
Who
Can
was
I
Tilly
count
in
on
the
you
original
if things
shows?
go
I forgot.
sideways?
Of course.
Discovery.
Oh, I've not watched it yet.
Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, she's actually Star Trek Discovery. If you haven't watched it yet, you'll see the difference
I heard-
between her and her mirror counterpart.
I heard stomach through season 1.
A lot of people like season 1.
More contacts incoming.
Some people don't. I love
Damn,
season 1.
we're in a tight spot.
Season 2 was better, but I still
Let's
enjoyed
find our
season
way
1.
to others and regroup.
So what's with the news? Did it get like super woke and annoying?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, the doctor on board Discovery is gay.
Stop the replicates.
The head engineer is gay. They're a couple.
Fighting now. Oh, later.
Not really. As far as that, I mean, they've just put in.
Super diversity. That's all.
Yeah, well, Star Trek's always been diverse. It was the reason when the original series was literally proclaimed
There we go.
time.
Yep, and the
But
doctor
clear for
in
now.
Discovery, if I remember correctly, is gay IRL, so.
What's IRL?
In real life.
Change things
Oh.
up.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stamets is his husband,
Yep.
and Stamets is actually in the game.
Yes. And not gonna lie, they're actually my two favorite characters. Well, aside
I like Stamets.
Interesting that the Mars.
Stamets
aside
was
from the
cool.
lady engineer that
What do you think?
tends
Yes.
to
Maybe she's hoping to kill
She's
Call-
got a freaking attitude.
yeah, but she calls shit the way I do. She calls it as she sees it.
Yeah, she's definitely don't spare no punches either. If you don't like something you're doing, you're
What's
gonna
your
know it.
About to
But
take
yeah,
turbo control. Stand by.
When you meet Killy Tilly in the game,
She's annoying.
think
Yeah,
of
she's
her
got
as
her little knife and she seems to be pretty bossy, but
think
get
of
this
her.
party
Okay, think of
started,
Tilly in
nerds.
Discovery as the exact opposite.
Watch your fire.
She's mousy.
We need functional controls once we've cleared the room.
She's extremely
Less
smart,
talky, more shooty.
and she has a hard time standing up to people. And then her counterpart in the Mirror Universe is literally named Killy Tilly because she killed so many freaking people. So they are literal polar opposites.
Victory at last. Inquisitor to Marshal Jack.
Hold your position.
So, did Grandma Janeway ask?
I accept your team invite, by the way.
Yep,
I mean,
I see
I'd be
that.
insulted if she didn't.
Yeah, I had so many windows open that I didn't notice that you sent one.
Janeway here. We've done our part.
First start of
All
the
in your
ride,
court now,
straight on
Inquisitor.
till morning.
Yeah, we'll get right on.
May
that,
we have a
Marshal.
tall ship to set sail by. Actually, no, I think it's all I ask is a tall ship.
And a star to sail her by.
Alright, let's go see if I piss anyone off tonight.
There's a countermeasure blocking me here. You need to reroute through that console.
Reroute complete.
Starting on the second lockout. Cover me!
Okay. That was kind of weird. It is with solemn... Shut the fuck up.
I need you on that console, Inquisitor.
Oh, you got the center interference platforms as well.
Yep.
Try it now.
Almost there. Just a few more seconds. Got it! Turbo lift control is restored.
Nice work. We have
You think Janeway will convince Kamarke to betray me?
That seems unlikely. Your pet is very loyal.
What are you even here for? You aren't working for Kamarke. Enemy target.
I work for the Emperor.
It still doesn't tell me why you're here.
To make sure the job gets done.
Damn, these missions are long too.
Yeah.
I've killed like 50 people on this ship.
Yeah, the Terran missions are pretty long.
What's so important about the Emperor's prize?
Ask the Emperor. I'm sure he'd love explaining himself to you.
Wow.
The joke will be on us if we don't stay focused.
Mind if we cut in?
Beginning decontamination sweep.
This ends now, Terrans. It's over.
You're right, Commander. It is over. For you.
There is no way I'm letting you take... Ah! One for emergency transport.
That's getting on the last nerve.
Threat neutralized. The prize is ours for the taking, Marshal.
Indeed. Inquisitor, if you would do the honors and open the door.
Huh. I expected someone more impressive.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's do that. To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it this far, but I'm happy to finish you off now. You've had the Emperor's favor long enough. It's our time for glory now.
Really? Well then.
So Janeway controls the
If
board?
you want to kill the Queen,
Yeah, the mirror Janeway
you
does.
need to deal with
That's
her.
She is the Borg Queen.
pretty cool.
You're not as loyal as you led me to believe, Inquisitor.
Afraid not, Marshal. Nothing personal. Until he make the better deal.
And it was for a lot more than Romulan ale.
Perhaps we should gloat after the battle is won.
What the? She's got some sort of invulnerability shield.
Her shield is down. Now's our chance.
Boom.
Open fire.
Not gonna lie, I love how this ship is just saying,
She's adapted.
yeah, fuck you, you're
Eliminate
not
all
lowering
drones
my
to make
shields,
her vulnerable.
bitch.
Take down Borg drones. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire.
Mark my words, traitors. You will burn for this.
Is that on the TV show too, where Janeway had the mirror universe?
No.
I'll
Because
give
that'd be
the old
pretty
girl
damn
credit.
good spin-off.
Making a Borg army out of the Starfleet. If she is, they'll be Starfleet's problem. Not
No,
ours.
that's
Yeah,
something that's
that's
pretty
her
much done for a
problem.
game.
That's a damn good storyline.
The Emperor's prize is ours. Let's beam up and get back to...
Hey Ricky, I think I broke the game, or at least the shields.
The rest, as they say, is...
Yeah, I got it to where
Let's
my
discuss
shields
how
are
we
just
resolve
not
this
going
fine little
down. Like,
mess.
I'm
Let's
literally
go
watching them
over
sit here
coffee.
shrinking the white bar, and then it just
I
jumps
think
right
that
back
could
up.
be arranged.
I mean, my ship's
Yeah.
just sitting here going, yeah, fuck you.
This one's pretty much doing the same.
Presently, no one's messaged me any hate mail tonight. Yet.
They may not with that ship because I mean it was overpowered when it first came out.
So now we know who the Terrans were after, but we still don't. That information is above even my pay grade, Admiral.
Well, I'm just expecting somebody to say, why did you name your ship the Hate Mail?
A bit more specific.
According to...
Well, I don't know how...
I don't care what he wants.
Although I've seen some weirder names in this game, so I probably kind of don't even expect that.
It sound...
And if my...
We took some serious... One thing's for...
Captain's log, supplemental. We have the Emperor's prize at last. With Janeway out of the picture, the glory is ours alone. We will learn the secrets of the Emperor's prize. By any means necessary.
Kumarke to bridge. We're ready to begin.
That was dark, dude. They're gonna cut that poor girl open.
What? Somebody's cutting someone open?
In the end of
the Terrans continue
the first part of that Janeway Borg
They
thing.
went to a lot of trouble to kidnap Ilea, despite the incredible risk. It just doesn't add
Here,
up.
I thought we were actually going to get some
Tells
violence.
me that the Terran
Damn.
Emperor's plans involve a lot more than kidnapping.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
You muddy yucking robots don't stand a chance.
Well, with me getting 3,000 temporary hull points every 20 seconds, I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem to destroy these fuckers. And that's on top of my normal base hull.
When you're ready to return to your ship, you can find
Oh, they're counting on me? Well, that's quite the disappointment.
Greetings, how can I assist you?
You've done excellent work, so you'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local...
That's right, Lieutenant Commander.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase.
Have a gravity well, fuckers.
Yeah, mixed with a torpedo barrage.
Yes, please.
Do you recommend I just stick to the episodes, or should I try some of these other side quests?
You don't have to do them in order. You can pretty much do whichever ones you want.
Like it says, the dailies, the tour of the galaxy and whatnot, are those worth doing?
Oh, that one, it's just all that is you go to the starbase and talk to Admiral Quinn, and it does a little cutscene.
I like the picture you just posted in general.
I thought you might. That one's gonna end up being one of my backgrounds on my computer.
Nice. Of course, I'd prefer these synth to be dead. Because, you know, a good synth is a dead synth.
We have a available quest: Learn to Asteroid Mine and Secrets of Nimbus.
Yeah, Nimbus is a bunch of ground missions.
And Nimbus is stupid.
You get to fight the Gorn. But you're like 8 foot tall freaking reptilian looking bipedal motherfuckers. They could eat your face. And you're fighting the Emerald Chain, which is,
Officially? There's a joint. We need to find out. There's something interesting I'd like you to...
a smuggler.
I got an accolade out of this somehow. Just as I was about to drop a gravity well, you bastard. Yeah, I'm glad. Whoop-de-doo. You actually would have saved many lives. Yeah, nah, shit. Fuck off. Sorry?
Yeah, he was fussing at the Admiral for running his mouth.
That's all these windbags, admirals do.
I know if we needed a wind generator, damn, they're just about as good as one.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Captain Lewis, the USS Bernard.
Should change it to USS Bernhard. As in, we burn it hard.
No. Well, I just about guarantee you that one's a freaking Brit. Jimmy Jr., the ISS Halifax.
Wonder what they're faxing.
Oh, I literally feel like that lawnmower run over me today. And I still got the front yard to finish tomorrow. Luckily, it's smaller.
That's a good thing.
It's telling me I can buy a ship now.
Yeah.
Is that worth doing, or should I keep my?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're level 10 now, you want to upgrade your ship.
I am level 10. What should I upgrade to? A cruiser?
Well, set it to. I mean, you got two different. I think there's two that you can choose from at level 10. You're gonna have to go to the space dock, go down to the ship seller, and you'll have probably at least two ships that are one science and one tactical, I believe. That will end up being like one credit, and you already have the credit. But you got to go to main space dock to do that.
Yeah, I'm there now. I just can't figure out which one's the tactical one. There's a escort and a cruiser.
The cruiser. I could go with the cruiser. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the Enterprise A.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, that or one of its, sub-variants that they did for it. But I prefer to go for the Enterprise A.
It's still the prettiest Enterprise that I've ever seen, as far as that's concerned.
Yes, and I would like that one to be a Tier 6 ship.
I mean, I actually like that one better than I do the Enterprise D.
Well, to be honest, if they would make the Enterprise A Tier 6 variant...
Yep, I would definitely buy it.
I would be switching to it.
Yep, I would buy it.
I just have to figure out which character I would want to switch, but I'd be switching one of my guys over.
Well, that's just like right now. There's not really any other ships in my... in the Zen store that I'm really thinking about getting. So the next one I'm going to get when I finish this event is going to be the legendary flight deck carrier, and it's the Enterprise NCC 1701 style, but it's actually got 2 hangar decks. And a bunch of other shit.
So with my little old ship, the light cruiser, do I scrap that or something?
I would just keep it for right now, because I mean you're going to be building up ships all the way through the game. I've got a fleet of like 30 for my Admiralty. And those can be used for your Admiralty.
Oh, okay, good. It moved all my weapons to this new one.
Yep. When you're ready to ship, it will. But yeah, the one I'm gonna... If they haven't added anything to the Zen store that I like better, it will be the Miracle Worker flight deck carrier, which is pretty much the Enterprise NCC 1701 on steroids. You already have it because you're a lifetime member, Jim.
What's up?
You already have that one because you're a lifetime member.
Which one?
The one that looks like the NCC 1701 from the original, but it's actually the Miracle Worker flight deck carrier. It's got 2 freaking carrier decks, and I think it's a
I have to
5-3.
look and see because I don't think I even have that one.
But Lester got all of those when he bought the membership 10 years ago.
Yeah, because I got I did the membership. Well, I did the membership back before they even started putting the canon ships into this game.
Yeah, so did he.
Okay, well then this I'll have to investigate with whichever character. I need to decide which character I want to switch to the Constitution class, but
that one is account. Once you unlock it, it's for the entire account. So you can pretty much pick any captain.
Zen Store or
no? For the event, the premium tier 6 starship choice. If you look down through the list, there's the Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier T6, fed only.
Well, I'm going back to ESD real quick, so give me a sec.
And that's the one that is the NCC 1701 style.
Well, I'm not going to go for a ship I already have, so that's why I'm going to ESD to figure out if I already have this ship or not.
Unless they add something new to the Zen Store, because if I get the Zen Store ships, I get 2 of them. If I get that one, I only get 1. It just depends on what they put out between now and the end of the event.
Alright, so acquire new ships, get new ship. What ship were you talking about?
The the Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier. It actually is a version of the NCC 1701. It has 2 flight deck, 2 hangar decks, and it's a Miracle Worker like the Lexington.
It's a Zen Store ship or what?
No, it's, if you look through the event, look at the event, go to reward info, and it's going to be the one that looks like a purple box with a ship on it.
I'm looking at the purple box, and it says Synth Android A600 series launch toy rocket, and
No. You're not in the right place. Go to event campaign.
Okay.
Okay, you see reward info?
Yes.
Click on reward info.
Yeah.
The purple box with the ship on it, that's the list of all the legendaries that you can get. The ships you cannot get anywhere else.
Okay, but are those Zen Store ships, or where do you get those ships out of?
These ships are no longer in the Zen Store at all.
Okay.
There is nowhere else you can get them.
Well, I need to know if I already have this ship or not. How do I find out if I already have it?
If you have the lifetime membership, you should have it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, so that way I don't double buy something I already have.
Now you'll have to ask Lester where he got where to look, because I mean I'm not a lifetime member, so I don't know where to look. But that one right there, Lester swears by. A lot of times when you see him in an NCC 1701 style,
is it a tier 6 or is it a fleet one?
Yours would be a legendary.
So where would that fall under?
It would be a tier 6 plus.
Ah.
It's going to be a tier 6 with 6 masteries.
Because I got quite a few of these fuckers.
Because the ones that are like that are all the legendary ones all have 6 masteries instead of 5.
Huh. Apparently I have... Adamant Heavy Raider? Question mark?
The what?
There's no way I should have that. Unless something's broken. Maybe it's just their stupid thing being weird.
But if you can't find it, being that you've been, you said what, 9 years?
Ever since this game was, remember when they had discs going out, pre-order to like Target and places like that, and they were doing like the promo codes if you went to like Taco Bell and shit like that?
I don't know any of that because the first time I played the game was actually on the PS4, and Lester didn't get me into the PC version until about 2 years ago.
So yeah, it was whenever this game was actually being sent pre-order versions to the stores like Target.
Because Lester has actually been in the game since its conception. I mean, inception.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about the same amount of time.
11 years.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about the same amount of time I've been in the game.
Then you should have them. If you can't find them, you'll have to ask him how to find them. Because I mean, I wish to God I had the money to become a lifetime member. Because I like the freaking space station that you go through the nebula at Space Dock. Because Lester has taken me in there, and it's gorgeous. I love it. But I can't go in unless somebody that has it goes in with me. But there ain't, if I told my wife I wanted to spend $200 to max out this game, she would laugh in my face and probably slap me.
Not gonna lie, I'd probably want to see that.
Yeah, there ain't no way in hell she's gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I
but
understand.
let me drain my tank and I will be right back.
Yep.
Now, my wife don't play video games. The only video game she really plays is Farmville, and she hadn't played it in months. Honestly, she, for a long time, didn't like me playing them. I couldn't play them when she was at home. Because she thought I was supposed to be spending time with her, and I was spending time on a game. So we had that fight for almost 15 years before she realized, okay, he's just blowing off steam with the game. Let him blow off steam.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back.
I don't understand how to find out. It tells me to go to Dronan Station or something.
Drozana.
How do you figure out where that's at?
It's gonna be towards the Klingon space, left side of the map, lower section. How do I see it?
Yeah.
I just memorized where it's at. It's spelled D-R-O-Z-A-N-A station.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to go there? Point there.
Do what, huh?
You go into space, then fly.
I'm there, but I'm not seeing it says
Wait a minute. What?
Trainer system. It doesn't tell me.
What system are you in now? Like where?
Earth.
Okay, so if you're already in the system, it's not going to show up. It's going to just, you're there. Just go to the station, dock.
Go out of what exactly? Wait a minute. What exactly are we doing here?
I got
What are you
a quest
looking
that
for?
says go to Dronar Station.
Rosanna Station is where he's got to go.
Rosanna Station. Okay. Are you in subspace or are you at space dock?
Earth.
Okay. Go to subspace. Leave the system. When you do, bring up the map.
Just fly out and keep flying forward, or what?
No. You remember that galaxy symbol I told you about on the map?
Right now I'm by a giant space station and 1,000 ships.
Yes. You remember on the mini-map, the little galaxy at the top of the top left?
Transwarp destinations?
No, the one above it. It says depart system.
Okay, I hit that.
Okay, you depart system, then bring up your map by pressing M. And there should be a gold ring about around where you're going on the map. Dranza Station, Drazana Station. Look to the south. Find yourself on the map. Look south on the map. And Drazana Station is right there. And if you click on it, it comes up, plot a course to the Deep Space Encounter. Oh,
I found it all the way down there.
And you click on it and just and tell it to and do it, and the ship automatically plots the course and goes that way.
Oh, that's okay. That's easy. Looks like I gotta pick up another officer. I have an empty spot.
You're not ready for that yet.
Oh, okay.
You'll start getting some over the next few levels. If you don't have one yet, you will have some within the next probably 5 levels. You'll have at least one. Because you only rank up every 10 levels. I'm surprised Lester ain't on tonight. He may be in the other server doing Black Desert Online with them.
Well, how's his girlfriend or wife doing?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in the last few hours. The last time he really spoke to me today was telling me the Alien Fireteam Elite had an update that I needed to go ahead and update it today.
Honda's new electric crossover is only $27,000. I think I can design one for less.
You know what's funny? This is absolutely freaking hilarious. The new Chevy SUV that's coming out. Base price $64,000.
That's absurd. I'm sorry, but I thought these were supposed to be affordable for everybody.
No, this is a gas burner. It's a gas burner. Now let me continue. The Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck, that they just started actually building on the assembly line at the Gigaplant in Texas, is going to have a sticker price, base price of $45,000.
Is there any way to
That's
warp
still-
from one destination to the other? Because I mean, I'm moving.
Once you get to a certain level, you'll get transwarp, but you're not there yet.
Okay, because this shit's creeping. I went to
The first few missions and going up through the levels, you will have to do that a lot. But once your transwarp drive is actually active, that'll go away. You won't have to worry about that. But your transport drive also has a cooldown. So if you transwarp, you gotta wait like, I think it's, 9 minutes?
Usually it's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, but once you get up to the level, it's like 9 minutes.
Once you get up to higher levels and then build your
'Cause I can
captain
do it every
skills,
9
you
minutes,
can
I
lower
think.
it quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, this game is pretty much set up like it would really be if you were out in space. This is as close as you're going to get to Star Trek without us actually being out there in the Enterprise. I mean, literally.
I love how like my ship autopilots right through suns and shit.
Well, it kind of goes around them.
Actually, it stopped.
Well, if it stopped, that's where you're at. Look at your map, make sure, because you may be there.
Yeah, so I guess now I gotta find the station.
Yeah, look for the station around you and start moving toward it, and it should come up with a thing for you to go into that area. It should come up with a window to send you into that area. Who just joined us?
That'd be Griff.
Hey, Griff. I'm sorry if we were bothering y'all.
Oh, no. Y'all wasn't bothering me. This is general chat, and that's what's supposed to be going on here. It just makes it easier for me and him to communicate if we ain't got everybody jibber-jabbering on top of us.
Well, like last night?
Yeah, there was a whole lot there last night.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, Lester probably told them all off last night. And
Oh,
that's
no.
That's the second time in the last 2 months that's happened.
But he's new.
Now, mind you, Mesa is his daughter.
Ah.
She's my niece. But she's as bossy as freaking hell. And she gets on everybody's nerves. Because if you're not playing the game the way she wants you to play it, she lets you know it.
Yeah, I just didn't want everybody hammering him. He's kind of new, and it gets confusing. You know, this is general chat, and that's what's supposed to be going on up here.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I told him after they left last night. I said, look, I understand that they want to come in and talk. But if they're not playing Star Trek and we're in Star Trek Online's freaking chat, you don't
Yeah.
come in and start talking about Black Desert Online over top of everybody. I mean, we got an event going on. We got new people that are coming in, and we're trying to help them get to where they need to be. We don't need somebody talking over top of us about Black Desert Online.
Yeah, I see your point.
That's why, honestly, that point is why I am no longer the XO of this fleet. I was till 2 months ago. And I went the fuck off. And literally pulled my character from the fleet. Because I was the XO. I don't want it no more. I'm too unbalanced for this shit. When you're on Symbaltos, Alexa, and freaking Tenazidine, you're too unbalanced to try to run a fleet. So,
y'all wasn't bothering us.
But he put the one that was, I told him in the first place, should have been the one that was the XO in the first place. Well,
Yeah, I didn't know Waffle was in here.
He's not in here at the moment. But
Well,
he's in so.
Yeah,
And when Lester told me he wanted me to take it, I'm like, Waffle's the better choice. Waffle can't do it right now. Okay, I'll do it then, but I mean, seriously, there are better choices.
The other fleet that I was in, Waffle was in there, and that's where I met him at. It's just surprising that he's jumping back and forth between fleets.
Well, he's got a couple of characters. We all have at least one character in another fleet.
Right.
And mainly because of Nimitz. Because Nimitz is actually in another fleet, and several of us have actually created characters that went into that fleet just to see, kind of spying. We're kind of spying on them. I mean, that's pretty much the best way I can say it.
Well, it's just, going into other fleets, that's fine. I mean, to see how it works, and they may be doing something different that works better.
Yeah.
Or works worse.
That's why I'm kidding.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really call it spying, it's just a learning curve. Sounds better than spying.
Yes, it does, but... But yeah, I mean, we got one member. He hasn't been in fleet. He hadn't been in chat with us since... God almighty, it's got to be 4 months. And he's freaking awesome. Loves Stargate, so he named himself Tilk.
Oh, really? I like Stargate.
Oh, I love Stargate. I hated the way they ended Universe. I wanted to smack the freaking people that did the last episode of Universe. I'm like, really? Whap! You left one dude, the poor dude, I mean, he's like freaking 21 years old, as a scientist, and you left him on the ship by himself? What the fuck, man?
Oh, no, I have to go back and rewatch them. There's a ton of them.
I've watched most of the original Stargate episodes. Stargate Atlantis, I still got to get back into. Stargate Universe, I think I watched every single episode because that was my dream. Let me on that ship. I'll fly that motherfucker across the universe. I don't give a shit.
Hey, if you're jumping onto a starship, you better damn well take me with.
Like I said, I will phone home tomorrow and ask them for a ship. I'll ask them for the biggest one I can find and have them bring it to me.
Yeah, let me know when we all take flight. I'll call my boss and tell him I need a small vacation.
It ain't gonna be no small vacation.
Not if we go where we plan.
The first place we're gonna go is Mars. And there's a reason for that.
Drop off Elon at the doorstep.
I'm going to drop off Elon and his entire group and all his freaking materials. We're out on Mars's safest spot. But there's one other reason that I'm going to go to Mars first.
Well, I also want to drop off my Nissan Leaf.
For the last 40 years, almost as far back as the Apollo missions, we have had evidence that there may have been a civilization on Mars back in the past.
Yep.
And I'm gonna prove it. There's pyramids on Mars. I've seen them motherfuckers. But after that, don't look back.
Oh no, once you tell me to punch the warp drive, I'm punching that bitch to death.
The place we're going is the Sirius constellation and followed by the Pleiades.
Yep, and we're going at maximum speed.
All the ancient texts, every single one of them. The Egyptians, they talked about Sirius, and the Sumerians talk about the Pleiades.
Yep.
And the fact of the matter is, anybody that knew that Sirius star cluster was 3 stars 2,000 years ago knows something that we didn't until 1970. So how did these people 2,500 years ago know that Sirius was actually 3 stars, A, B, and C? Because if you look at it in the sky, you only see one. And that was a long time before telescopes. So how in the world did these people know there was 3 stars in the Sirius constellation? In the Sirius system? Either somebody told them, or they had technology that we don't know about. So, I mean, honestly, that's my main reason for wanting to go out there, is because I've studied all these ancient texts. I've read Sanskrit. I've read angelic script, which is the Enochian. And all of them are talking about things that we did not find out until the mid to late 1900s. And then we find out through science that they were absolutely 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's something there. We just don't have enough scientists that are actually pushing it. They're all afraid to. You start talking about aliens, you lose your tenure.
Right, they do too.
Huh? What? Talking about aliens? People think we're weird? Yeah, that's normal.
I'm a fond believer. Now, I don't know if we've been visited. I suspect that there's a very good chance we have for a long time.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. And also, there was a newscast where, I don't know if it was Australia, maybe? That...
over the last few, hell, in 2017, December of 2017, the United States government and the military came out and admitted that there is something flying through our skies with impunity that we can do nothing about.
Yes.
So I did a patrol just now.
Yes.
And,
which one?
I ended up going into the Dania system and I just killed 5 waves of enemies. And that's all a patrol is?
Well, the easiest way to do patrols, I didn't know you was doing a patrol.
It may be grayed out for him.
Do you see
the experience, but that's about it.
Yeah. Do you see on your on the mini map at the very bottom? You're going to see store for Zen, store for dilithium. You're going to see 3 heads.
Yeah.
And then you're going to see 3 arrows.
Yeah.
Click on the 3 arrows.
Okay, I did.
Okay, click on. You see task force operations, patrols, PvP, and private.
Yes.
Click on patrols.
Okay, I did.
You should have an entire menu of missions that you can run.
Oh, so which one did I just do? Would it be grayed out when I do one?
Yes, it should be.
There a timer on them, was it 20 or 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 15 or 20 minutes cooldown on each one.
So I have to hit all, right? That's where I would look through.
Yeah. You want to look through all patrols.
I don't see anything that's grayed out or has a timer.
Okay. Well, sometimes there's missions in game that don't show up that are patrols, but they're kind of not.
They're actually missions, but they don't count as the patrol, even though the patrol is the exact same mission.
Yeah. I'd recommend Warrant and was it the 9th rule?
The 9th rule, to die with honor, is another one.
Mm-hmm. If he rotates them 3,
that's the ones that are really going to put experience under your belt. One night at Bozeman will too, but it's actually a ground mission, and you will be fighting Borg. You will be in the year 2063 at first contact. But that one dumps 4,300 experience just to do that one mission.
Mm-hmm. Plus quite a bit of dilithium and.
Yep. 1,000 deal. It's one of the few that actually has 1,000 on it. The rest of them are all 500.
And then it gives you your marks as well.
Yep.
I'm just getting frustrated. I can't figure out where these things at. I'm at the Dania system, but I can't get to the base.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Stop right where you're at.
I'm basically out of sun.
That's cool. I will find you.
Acquire illicit goods from Drozan Station.
Yeah, Drozana.
And I'm in the system, I gotta find the station.
Well, I am headed right for Drozana Station.
Do you want me to meet you? You guys both at Drozana?
No.
Yeah, come on.
All I gotta do is turn this thing in.
It's gonna
Jumping
take
off
me
here for tonight, guys. Y'all have a good one.
You too, there, brother.
You too.
I'm at Transwarp. I'm in the Orion sector, heading straight for you.
Just flying around the sun.
And what is your tidbit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and accept that. That'll make it easier for me to find you.
I got
Going
the
through the
pop-up
briar
to
patch.
patrol the Dania system again. No.
Well, I am 13 light years from Drozana Station. Now I'm right on top of the station. Now let's see if
On
I
the
can
front
find you.
lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages
Okay, I see
to
you.
their faction. Each
Do you
death
see me?
has meaning.
You're
and
29
victory
light
can
years
turn the
from me.
tide. These are
I'm
the
sitting
conflicts
right
that
at
will determine the fate
Drozana
of
Station.
the
Well, how am I supposed to find it? I don't even see it on the picture or anything.
You have to click on it on the map. But if you head from me, you're going to be right there. Because I literally have it up on my screen to go to Drozana Station.
Okay, I don't see it. I see it now, but I do not see it on my map. I see Deep Space K7.
Okay, that's what the problem is. You're okay. You're off on the map. Move your map down to the southwest corner. The area map. And scroll in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. And Drozana Station is actually just southeast of K7.
Oh, I can just auto travel to it, it says. I see
Yep.
that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong map. I was looking at my little quadrant area.
Yeah, it's got to be the area map. You got to push M and bring up the big map.
Ah, there's a lot of maps. I love you, but you gotta watch your butt, kitty. Oh my god, I gotta move slow.
Yeah, we get you to transwarp.
Ah, that's okay. I'm
I
chugging
just
along.
literally crossed just about the entire sector in a matter of a minute. One light year. There you are.
Yay! I can turn in this horrible quests.
You gotta admit, Drazana Station actually looks nice on the outside.
Welcome to Drozana.
It's kind of like Mos Eisley on the inside. It's kind of like Mos Eisley Station in Star Wars on the inside.
Oh god, like the bus stop in Total Recall.
Which Total Recall? Because the new one sucked.
The new one was pretty bad. It shouldn't even been called Total Recall.
I know, it shouldn't have been. I mean, they didn't even go to Mars.
It didn't even have like a story about it other than the name of Total Recalling.
Yeah, I mean, it was a totally different story. They were going to the center of the Earth, not Mars. I mean, Total Recall was about Mars. No, I really prefer the original Total Recall.
Can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm busy losing all my... Can't you?
When you go through the Romulan stuff, you're going to be at Drozana a lot. There's an entire set of missions where you got to go to Drozana Station like 4 or 5 times.
It says acquire illicit. The only thing I absolutely do not like about this game so far is it tells you stuff, but it doesn't tell you like where to get some of the stuff.
Okay.
Like it says acquire illicit goods in this station.
Yes. Once it says that and you accept it, look at your map, your mini map, and there's going to be a gold ring around where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. So different.
Remember, this game's over 10 years old. The only reason mine looks as good as it does is because I can actually run it at 60 frames per second. And the upgrades that they've done to it over the last 3 years, they've been adding to the Klingon fleet, they've been adding to the Klingon storyline, the Terran storyline. I mean, this is a 10-year-old game that's still active. You got to give it credit for that. But they are supposed to be working, Cryptic's supposed to be working on a new version. With today's graphics and today's CGI and all that shit. But God forbid, it might be 2 years before they get it done.
Alright, how do I change the name of my... Oh, there it is.
All I got to tell you is when you get to the Romulan mission, the Vault, watch your ass. You need to be in a shuttle that has cloak. I recommend going after the Thestral shuttle. What is it called? You're going to want a Romulan shuttle.
Pretty neat.
Because it's got the cloak and everything, and when you're going through this vault, you're going to want that cloak. Because you're literally flying through a starbase in your ship. This a weapons manufacturing, a Romulan weapons manufacturing station.
Oh God, you're doing the Vault.
No. I'm saying when he does do the Vault, he needs to have a Romulan shuttle to do it. That's the only one I ever use.
There's a different. I usually use the Delta Flyer. It usually gets good.
Well, yes, but the reason I use the Romulan shuttle is because it has cloak, and it helps when you're trying to get around in the beginning and go between the asteroids and everything to scan them and all. It really helps because if you get caught by those ships, they will annihilate you.
Well, yeah, I know.
You still on Drazana?
Yeah, I am upgrading my stuff.
Okay.
Apparently I've not transferred weapons and stuff.
Well, your weapons on your ships, you pretty much have to evolve them or upgrade them yourself.
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
Now, once you get a set of weapons that you want, you're going to spend a lot of the lithium to make them epic. Because you're going to have to buy Phoenix prize packs and get Phoenix upgrades. And you buy Phoenix prize packs with dilithium. So the more dilithium you have, the better. When you start going after those Phoenix upgrades. But they upgrade everything quicker, and you don't spend the lithium doing the upgrades using those. Any of the other upgrades, you're going to have to spend the lithium. Yeah, as soon as you're ready to beam back out, let me know, and we will transport back to the Sol system.
No, I'm good. I know how to get there.
Yeah, just press T.
Welcome to Trozana. You're cleared for docking.
Okie doke. Well, I will go on back then.
Oh wow, I can actually go there fast.
Yeah, once you get into your ship, press T.
Yeah, so it lets me go to the Sol system fast, just nowhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, you can transport straight to the Sol system. Takes about 10 seconds. Now, me, because of the level I'm at, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different places that I can actually transport to. It should be coming up, say, beam up Damar Kane.
Yeah, I just got
told
that.
me
That's
that
a
you would
quest
be
I'm on right
available
now,
to
I
take
think.
me to Starbase
Yep.
39 Sierra. From there, I'm going, in a word, the Remans, goodbye. Packed and ready. Goodbye.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the quest I'm gonna do.
You don't have to. But just remember that that quest is active.
Was that Damar Kane? Okay, so I can deliver him to Sierra system now.
Yes.
I'm learning how to travel.
You're going to have to go with the galaxy button at the top and fly and literally auto navigate. Yeah, once you get to level 20, I think that comes to an end. Then at that point, you'll be able to transport. Because at the way it sits, once you get to that point, you go to episodes. Like, let's see. I'll pick Borg Advance, just for the hell of it. You click on Borg Advance, the active mission will say transport. But you have to do it through the episode guide to actually go to transport. Oh, look, it's a Paragon.
Oh, look, it's a dead.
The USS Nevada.
The Romulans were once a passionate,
Okay,
vibrant
Jesus and the USS
loss of their
freaking
homeworld has left them in ashes.
Jackalope.
The survivors of the Cataclysm have gathered
That's
under the
fucked
banner
up,
of
dude.
Empress Sela.
Really?
She has sought out new allies.
Your
from the Delta
captain
Quadrant
is Jesus
in an
and
attempt
it's
to
the
rebuild
USS
Romulans' former
Jackalope.
might.
That does
Now,
not work.
She seeks revenge for a lost world and a broken people.
Alright.
We come up with, oh my god, I've seen some really freaking stupid names. I've seen some really epic ones, but I mean, really dark. I mean, you got to be really dark to come up with some of these names. I mean, I have literally seen a captain named Lucifer and a ship named Lucifer's Scythe.
Thank you for your assistance. Is never The crew of the Romulans wish me luck. Goodbye.
I mean, yeah. I'm
may
an
have heard
assassin.
about the tragedy of
Assassin's
Kilima.
Creed is my other
Empress
game.
Sela attempted to disrupt the
It's my
conference with a
jam.
bomb, resulting in the death
But
of Commander Tamer. I have
naming
new
yourself
missions for you.
Lucifer?
Greetings.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
Some people.
Yeah, we're gonna get you knowing this. You're gonna know this game like the back of your hand before we're done. In fact, you might know it better than the back of your hand.
I'm a single male. I know the back of my hand fairly well.
You know,
Question is, do you know Sally and her sisters?
Yeah, the good thing is, I've been married for 22 years. I don't have to do that.
Pamela Henderson. That's so weird. So it keeps saying purchase skills flashing, but it
Yes,
won't
click
let
on
me
it.
purchase anymore.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on a second. It's coming up purchase skills. And it takes you to your skill tree.
Yeah, and I'm on, I did all the tacticals so far on my ship.
Yes.
Oh, but it says ground points.
Yes, hit the ground, hit that little ground button, and you're going to have ones that you can do with the ground too. Because you're building up your captain at the same time that you're building up your ship.
And do I ever, like, level up my troops?
Yes, you can promote them.
Station or whatever?
Yes, you can set who you want to your stations. And if you actually go to skills, oh wait a minute, status, and then pick a name. It says career options, and you can promote them or discharge them.
What's the
And
benefit of promoting them?
Well, as you promote them, the skills on your tray increase.
Oh, so I have 10,000 available expertise, and it's only 1,000 to promote Elisa Flores. So I should always promote them.
Yes, always promote them.
Am I going to
The
get rid of
higher
any of
the level-
them, or do I want to keep some of them?
Well, once you get to a certain point, you might decide to actually get rid of them and bring in new ones.
But do I get my points back?
No.
But are the
Let it
expertise
have, I
points
mean,
easy
at
to
that
come
point, yes, expertise points come from everything. Everything you do gets expertise points. You're also going to have to keep track of their weapons, their body armor, their devices, just like you would with your main character. Each one of them has a body slot, an EV suit slot, a shield slot, a weapon slot, and 4 device slots. And just remember, when you're on the ground, you're not the only one. Your crew can save your ass. So every time you go on an away mission, you're going to want at least 1 tactical, 1 science, and 1 medical.
Yeah, so it looks like in my away mission I can have 2 tacticals, but on my Starship Station I have 1 missing yellow.
Yeah, at that point, once you start getting up through the levels, you'll get more. But what you have is what you have. Unless you want to spend money. Because you can buy bridge officers from the Zen store.
No, I'll just wait for the next ship, and then get another yellow, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to come up with a choice every time you get a new bridge officer slot. When they give you a member to actually do it, you go to stations, and it'll say you have so many bridge officer candidates. Show, and you click on that, and look for the one that's actually an engineer. Now, most of my characters, I'm running Spock, Chekhov, and Sulu as hollow bridge officers. But I also have a miracle worker engineer and a miracle worker science that I bought from the Zen store. The engineer is a Borg, and the science officer is actually my wife. I named the character after my wife. She even has purple hair like my wife likes. But you have to buy them from the Zen store to get those two. Because one of them is a Borg and the other one is an android. Or a cyborg, technically. But they're both miracle worker characters, which gives them a lot more traits than most of the other characters that you can get. Because the miracle worker traits can really mess shit up. I mean, when you first get into it, the game's kind of complicated. But once you get used to it, it'll be like second nature. You get a captain to level 60, it'll become second nature to you.
I'm doing a daily asteroid mining in 4 minutes when I can get there, it seems.
Yes, and the fleet also has a dilithium mining colony. So you can actually go out and mine dilithium on the asteroids for the fleet. At the fleet one. But you're going to probably have to be about level 20 before you can actually go to the fleet dilithium mine. I can't remember exactly what level it is. Cause shit, I get so much dilithium from my missions, I don't even worry about going to the mine anymore, honestly. I'm sitting on 100,000 lithium right now. Koloth. That sounds like a name out of freaking Lord of the Rings. It's Koloff! Run! Now your ship's name is kind of stupid. The USS Maybell. What is it, a cow?
Yes.
Your ship's a cow.
I mean, didn't you see the black and white paint job that they put on it?
That's funny.
I mean, hey, that would explain the whole cowbell hanging from the deflector dish.
Well, at least then, like down here in South Carolina, and people riding around in trucks with truck nuts on the back of them, hanging from the freaking hitch.
Oh God, truck nuts. Ugh.
They do it all the time. I mean, they're everywhere down here.
Damn.
I'm sorry. My car, my Jeep is a female. She don't have nuts.
Yeah, the only Jeep that I had that was a male was the Wrangler because it had a stick shift.
I miss driving stick. Can't do it no more. Because my arm has a tendency to go numb and I can't shift gears.
Is it dangerous, this deep space encounter?
Deep space encounters can be, but more than likely it's going to be set to your level.
What is this thing? It says it's red. Is it something free to pick up? Or is it going to kick my ass?
Yeah, well, it's going to probably do both. Deep space encounters can be really rough.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that.
Well, usually even then you'll have like multiple people with you as well.
Yeah, but you got to make sure before you jump into it that there's other ships around it.
Yeah, there's no one near where I'm at, so I'm not going near it.
The Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the
We didn't do anything with
have been
the
somewhat cold
proposal
and
that we were
distant,
discussing.
even hostile.
Damn.
That's okay. We've come a long way with it, brother. We got to give him time anyway. We got plenty of time. I promise you.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, we're working on a proposal for Elon Musk. Who is busy as shit right now. He's trying to buy everything on Earth. I mean, he's trying to buy Twitter. He's trying to buy Mercedes.
Why does he want to buy Mercedes?
Because Mercedes actually makes all of the... well, Mercedes makes cars, yes.
Aren't they doing his parts right now?
Some of them. But there's something else that most people don't realize. Most of the freaking engines on our freaking commercial airplanes are made by Mercedes.
It's either Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, or GE. Take your pick. You can have any engine you want as long as it's one of those three.
Well, these days it's more GE or Mercedes.
Well, yeah. I mean, even then, Rolls-Royce is still doing it.
Yeah, but Mercedes and General Electric are the two top ones. With Mercedes being in number one. I can show you videos of them actually testing Mercedes-Benz jet engines. And they're literally blasting Niagara Falls through it while it's running. I mean, they're literally pumping thousands of gallons of water through this jet engine to make sure it don't fail. But I'm more concerned about his his attempted buyout on Twitter at the moment, because he is literally trying to buy it and take it back private.
Alright, can you tell me how to mine this asteroid? I went to this place. It says beam down to Defor or enter the invasion zone, and I don't want to do those, I don't think.
Invasion zone? What was the other one?
Beam down to Defer or enter Defer invasion zone.
Okay, beam down to Defer. It should put you in something that looks like kind of like a warehouse. There'll be a bunch of people running around.
God, I wish the quest were like they explained that more.
You have to have a spacesuit.
There's a lot of people around here, like a city.
Yeah. You should actually find an area where you can get a spacesuit, because you're going to have to go outside to mine the lithium. You need a spacesuit. Because it won't let you out the door to go mine the lithium unless you have a spacesuit. But there's somebody in there that actually will sell you a spacesuit. And then after that, once you get outside, you're going to be bouncing around on an asteroid pretty much with zero gravity. And there's going to be areas where it's going to come up and say, mine the lithium.
I don't think I'm in the right spot. I'm in some kind of weird city. And I don't see anything other than beam up. And it looks like I'm on a planet, and there's only 2 people. None of them tell me about buying a spacesuit.
Do you know what planet you're on?
Defers.
He's probably on Defera.
Is that an A? Fine, Defera. Yep.
Okay.
And the quest said, go to the asteroid field near Bazaar of the Alpha Quadrant. So how the fuck did it put me in this planet?
Give me a second.
I'm gonna beam back up.
What did you say it said? Go to... What did the mission say? Go to?
Hold on, I'm porting back.
It wants him to go to Bajor. Or Bajor.
Go to the asteroid field named near Bajor.
The desperate men and women of the True Way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
Okay, it's sending me there again. I don't know why it directed me to this planet.
After the devastation of the Dominion War, the Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and
you got to Vlugta asteroid
Not everyone
field.
agreed with this choice.
Yeah, that's where it's sending me right
A secret organization dedicated
why
to the
when
return
I
of the Cardassian
hit the
Union
mission, it
and
sent
the
me over to
Obsidian
this
Order.
thing. I wonder if I had another
Plague's
quest
Federation and Cardassian forces
The Vlugta belt
seeking to
is a
overturn newfound freedoms
metal and
in
mineral
favor
rich
of oppression and aggression.
ring of asteroids
In the
under
end,
the control
fight
of
to
the
save Deep Space Nine
Vlugta
may be the battle
government.
that decides the fate of the quadrant.
Rather than engage in its expensive process of mining and refining the asteroids themselves, the Vlugta lease out sections of the individual lease out. They're leasing it out to other people, so they know how to do the work. They lease it out to you, and you do the work. Well, hello, Blind. Somebody named their ship Blind. I'll be right back.
Oh, now I'm in a mining station.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, goodness.
You must activate your environmental suit.
Yes, you gotta have a spacesuit.
I think I found a dude who's gonna give me one. Environmental pre-owned suit.
Yep. Now, once you get it, press U, click on your captain's name. If you look at his kit modules and then kit and then body, you'll have an armor, and then the one beside it will be a spacesuit. And there'll be a little, like a C.
Oh, he ain't selling me one.
Yeah, there's one of them in there that does. I think he's up on top of he's on like the second floor. There's a set of stairs and he's like up on top of a pylon.
Yeah, but it tells me I need to buy, or I have to have the lithium in order to do it.
Okay. Click on store, the lithium store. got a little pink rock beside it?
Yeah.
Go to EV Suits. There'll be 4 of them there.
Where does it say EV Suits?
On the menu on the left side. You clicked on the second button beside the Zen store, right?
It says buy Zen, sell Zen, or history.
Okay. Look at your mini map. At the very bottom of the mini map, you're going to see store with a gold coin. You're going to see
Oh, okay. I hit the dilithium
store
exchange
with a
in
purple,
his menu.
like a diamond. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Hit that,
EV Suits.
hit that little button,
I found
and there'll be 4 of them there.
Yeah.
And you should have enough to buy one of them.
No, I don't.
At least.
Nope. Matter of fact, it even has a big 0 at the very bottom left.
Oh, goodness. Let's see.
What a stupid quest. If it tells me to come here, I can't do it.
There is somebody in there that sells them. They gotta be.
Hand a dilithium mining claim to an FDMA agent.
Yeah, there's one of those Ferengis that's selling. I mean, there's Ferengis all over in there.
Yeah.
But one of them is actually selling spacesuits.
God, people are stupid.
Well, there's
Hey,
only
Ricky.
2 Ferengis in here.
Yeah, one of those Ferengis is selling spacesuits.
Hey, Ricky, how fast can we get our starship built?
If you'd asked me 5 years ago, I would have told you in less than 6 months.
Nice. People are scaring me. Like, literally, I'm watching a video where a woman is arguing over parking spots that got taken, but yet the car literally right behind the vehicle that took her space just pulled out, and it's like...
I have literally seen people shoot people over parking spaces.
And I'm just sitting here... Well, it's in France, so it's just like, yeah. But I'm just like, sitting here going, just take the space that opened up, literally sitting next to your car. Just put your car there. Like, it doesn't... Like, really?
Remember,
God. People are
humans are smart. Humans are smart.
This makes me think otherwise.
A group of humans are dumb, selfish, and have a tendency to kill people.
I beg to differ on the humans are smart part.
If they wasn't smart, we wouldn't have serial killers.
No, you're right. I just eat the cereal. I don't kill it.
Just because I have a high IQ doesn't mean that high IQ means that you're smart. High IQ can also mean you're deadly.
Yeah. But you and I tend to be slightly different than that.
Yeah. But not everybody is.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Why is YouTube suddenly recommending me to watch Sovereign Citizen idiots?
Oh, it did that to me about a week ago. And I'm like, you stupid motherfuckers. You don't know what you're saying. You ain't saying it right. If you're saying it right, they wouldn't be able to touch you.
Yeah. Like, why does it want me to watch fucking sovereign citizens? Half the time, all they do is get themselves in jail.
Most of them, yes. Because they don't exactly know what they're doing.
Wait, you saying you're a sovereign citizen?
I'm saying that if I wanted to be, I could be.
Explain.
Well, I know a lot of lawyers. For one, I know several of them that are big into the constitutional law.
Okay, so I just literally walked outside without getting a suit, and that's how you get your suit. It says you're in a hazardous environment, and then immediately he puts a suit on. So I didn't even have to buy one.
Well, then they've changed that.
Yeah, because I could not buy one no matter what.
It has been like a year since I've actually done that, so they've probably changed that. I might have to find somebody that I might have to actually holler at STU and ask him, because I didn't realize they had done that, because you did actually have to actually buy a suit from a Ferengi the first time you go there. The last time I did it.
Yeah, but none of them talked to me, so now I know.
Okay, you're looking for crystal deposits. You're not going to be able to miss them.
No, I already got 30 of them.
Okay, you're good then. So they have updated that. Because the last time I run through that mission, it was a year ago, at least. And that's changed. So they have finally made that better. Or easier.
Yeah, because I was just...
You're less stupid. Yeah, now I can feel better. I'm watching cute kittens.
You talking about cute kittens, man. I have had 3 of my mother cats out in the yard have had babies in the last 2 weeks. 2 of them in the last 4 days.
Yeah, if I was much closer to you, I'd probably come over there and say, hey, do you mind if I take a kitten or two?
I would, believe me, I'd love to give them all good homes.
I love my kittens.
I've got 8. I have a literal mama that come up on my porch and had 8 kittens.
Damn.
And the 8 kittens are still sitting out there. She's coming up and feeding them. We're feeding them chicken. Feeding the mama chicken. Trying to keep her set up. And this is her first litter. The other one, I swear, had elephants. She was waddling around wider than a freaking bus.
Damn.
I mean, this little cat has a gut that's wider than a bus, and I'm like, what the hell?
So I'm guessing the cat decided to go eat. So I'm guessing the cat decided to go eat the Bart.
No, I honestly think she was actually raped by 2 other tomcats. Because if 2 cats actually rape a female within like a day of each other, it'll cause her to it's multiple pregnancies. And I mean, she was so fucking wide. I don't know how in the world that cat was walking. I mean, me and my neighbor are making jokes about this cat, saying that she's having elephants.
Yikes.
Because she was that big. I'll guarantee you, we got about 20 kittens in our yard. But they're still too young yet. Give them about 4 weeks. and you could come to my house and we would catch them.
Well, I don't know how it would be with my dog.
Well, my dogs hate cats.
My dogs love my kitties.
My red-nosed pit raised a kitten.
My dog would probably give no shits about it.
But since the kitten has become an adult, she wants to eat her. So I have to keep her, him. I have to keep him upstairs so that my red-nosed pit can't eat him. But he's sitting up there yowling out the window at all the hoes outside, thinking he's going to get laid. It ain't happened yet. It ain't going to happen. You got to get over it. You're not getting laid.
Well, I suppose it's time for me to jump off for the night.
I will assume
Yeah.
I'm done with this mining quest.
I'm about there myself. I'll wait till you finish it.
Oh no, this is easy. It's the same thing over and over again.
Damn, he jumped off in a hurry.
Right, I'm going to bed. Doom. Hey, I see someone else out here mining.
Yeah, usually there's like at least 30.
2 more and I'm good. At least the respawn's fast on this.
I mean, that's pretty much one of the easier deals that you got to go through. Some of these missions can get intense. Now, most of the actual episodes are fairly straightforward. The events can get testy. Like, we had an event a few months ago where we were actually running with Klingons, and we literally had to fight a giant freaking T-Rex that was actually modified with lasers and freaking all kind of shit. When they get into these events, they get really complicated. But the events give you more everything. They give you more dilithium, they give you more energy credits. You get rewards for doing them. But they're some of the hardest missions you will do in the game. And within the next month or so, they're expanding the Terran universe. So we're about to be able to cross over into the Mirror Universe for the first time in this game. That's when it's going to get ugly. But yeah, we do have a DLC that's about to drop within the next month or so. and it's expanding the mirror universe. So it's going to get complicated.
Right now I'm just trying to find out where the hell I can get another asteroid. Or another mine. They're all depleted, it seems.
If you wait a few minutes, they'll pop back up. But yeah, I love the game. I love all the missions, but I prefer the space battles.
Yeah, that's what I like so far.
But there is one episode that you're going to absolutely love if you're anything like me. I think it's Age of Discovery. No, it's not Age of Discovery. It's just, what is it? Jaula's? Yes, Jaula's Discovery. You look at that quest line, you're going to see Parapaceum, which I think you've already done because you've already met Killy Tilly. With the Discovery.
Yeah, I did one of those missions.
Yep. That would have been the first one. You're going to have to go through illusions of communication beneath the skin, sentinels, rescue and search, which rescue and search within the Briars and Ninth Rule are all patrols. Then you're going to go into the Ruins of Doom. And in the final 2 missions in that episode is the Measure of Morality Part 1 and 2. Those 2 quests give you one of the most epic weapons your captain will ever carry. Because you're going to end up with 7 of 9's dual anti-proton pistols. But you got to go through. I think you get those at the end of Measure of Morality 1. But you still got to go through Measure of Morality 2 to complete the set. Because you also end up with Lincoln's epic axe. Yeah, it's an axe. I mean, you're running around, the Borg are coming at you, and you're slicing and dicing them with an epic axe. But that's Jaula's Discovery, and it's the last 2 missions of that episode. So you got to go through all of it. But those 2 missions, the first part takes about an hour. The second part takes about 45 minutes. When you get to the end of the Measure of Morality Part 2, you're going to literally be in orbit around this planet, And every single Enterprise that's ever been is going to join you, along with the Voyager and the Discovery. So you're going to have Captain Kirk talking, you're going to have Captain Archer talking, you're going to have all of them. Picard, they're all there. It's one of the most epic missions in the game. Because you literally have every captain of every Enterprise fighting alongside of you. At the end of that mission. But yeah, Measure 'em Morality 1 and 2 are probably the most epic, awesome missions in the entire freaking storyline. Because I will promise you, if you like Star Trek, when you get to that final battle in space, you're gonna love it. Yeah, Captain Archer talking all the way through it. Captain Kirk's talking all the way through it. But out of all of them, that's probably my favorite mission in the entire game. Because when it happens, it's going to blow your mind. I mean, you're going to see every freaking Enterprise of every era show up all at once. And the sound is amazing. Because, I mean, the whole way through the mission, you're hearing Captain Kirk command his crew. You're hearing Archer command his crew. You're hearing Picard command his crew. And all this is going on while you're fighting these motherfuckers. And it's all Borg. I mean, just about the entire last part of that mission is all Borg. Did you get everything you need?
No, I just can't figure this one thing out. Hand the dilithium mining claim to the dude, but I don't see it anywhere to hand it.
Okay, he's up on the upper floor.
Him. No, it says hand it to the agent, so I'm near the agent on the asteroid, but I can't figure out how to hand it to him.
You walk up to him, and it should come up with a thing to talk to him.
Yeah, but nothing. I'm not handing him anything.
Don't tell me to change that shit. I'll go through. I'll go back through it tomorrow to see if they've changed it, because that doesn't sound right. They may have actually changed the way that works. Like I said, it's been a year since I've done that run.
Yeah, this is the one frustrating thing about this game so far.
Once you get through all this shit, it gets a lot easier.
Well,
you just got to get
if it
through
was
the.
easier. It's just I understand it's a 10-year-old game, but you think they'd be able to up-to-date their shit. This is the second time this happened.
Well, they are actually updating the game. But they're updating it in a way that expands the entire universe. Because they've updated the Klingon side, they've updated the Federation side, and now they're updating the Terran side. They're literally adding more story to the game. But, I mean, there's some things that are gonna fall to the wayside. I'll run that mission again tomorrow.